Season's greetings to you all, everyone. Welcome to another Train Sim World 4 live stream. Hope you're all doing well out there. Regardless where you are around the world, be it live watching this or listening to this live or on playback. Hope you're having a good festive period so far. For today's stream, we're once again taking a look at one of my favourite routes in Train Sim World, and that is the 1980s Northern Trans Pennine. Specifically, we're taking a look at the British Rail heavy freight pack, with a bit of festive sprinkle in there as well. So, the plan is we're going to do just the one freight service, I think, for today. We're going to use the Class 08, and we're going to basically what we're going to put together is a van train. Think of it like a Christmas delivery, if you like. So we're going to do the first service here, which takes place at Newton Heath Depot. Set it to clear. Put a lot of snow on the ground. We won't make it. We won't have it snowing. Do not worry. Alright, so let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the, let's call it Festive van train together. What's the ideal scenario for this? Maybe, think of it like we're pulling Christmas presents. That's what it should be. All right. So it says here, pick up some old vans and then move them to the rear, move them near to the depot. Sorry, so they can start getting them loaded for the supply run later. So this is very early in the morning, 4:30 a.m. My goodness me. All right. I have to do something to the brakes, I believe. There we go. Set the brake switch to vacuum. Right. Let's do the usual bits and bobs when it comes to streaming. Turn the motion blur on. Is it accessibility? I think it is, yeah. And we'll set it to minimal. I think that's right. Marker lights, instrument lights. Right, seems all good to me. Right, let's set the points. That's good. That's good. That's all good. Off we go. I'm gonna have to guess what speed I'm doing because the minimal HUD is faded away for some very bizarre reason. So this is a Newton Heath Depot. The vans are somewhere. Might be over there, or I was going to suggest over there, but that's not to be the case. Let's put a bit more power on. Would help if I turn my battery saver off my phone so I can actually see what is being said in the live chat. Hey Samuel Smith, nice to see you, hope you're well. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Right, the minimal HUD has come back. Set the switch to reverse. Right, let's change the switches, do the old switcheroos. that's fine. That is not needed. That one's fine. That one is not, so let's change that to there. Let's head to the rear camera so we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, but the British Royal Freight Pack adds a fair chunk of freight gameplay to the route. 24 services you can do with the Class 40 and I think 11 with the Class 08. Certainly more can be done with... oh my goodness me, we're heading the wrong direction. Whoopsie daisy. My bad. Let's go forward again, shall we? Put the brakes off. There we go, that's better. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that switch. My bad. Apologies, apologies. There's always one switch I miss out. That one there. There we go. And that should be fine. Just seen that they are not the... oh yeah, there I can see the vans. Yeah, they're there. Tucked away, hiding in the within the coaches. Or 101s. Set some more switches up. With the stop marker that we're rapidly heading to. Right, let's couple to the vans, or the first set of vans I should say. Gotta change that one. Oops, my bad. That one, that's correct. That's good. And that one there. There we go. This is a struggle. Oh, that's why we're wheel slipping. There we go, it's better. I have a nice warm cup of tea in my Christmas mug and a small packet of Pringles. I will digest later. Just need to get these vans ready to rock and roll up the Pennines. So that's the first set on the right hand side. There we go. Right, the switch is all good to go. They are indeed. So that's the 5 12-ton box vans, or 12-ton vans I should say. Let's pretend they're full to the brim of Christmas gifts for everyone in the north. Let's just say Santa's sleigh is broken down, so he's using the good old BR Blue Class 40 diesel electric locomotive. I was going to give it a festive name, but it is known as the Whistler. Nope, wrong type of brakes. Right, now let's couple up to the second set of vans. Let's head to the front so we can see what we're doing. Hey Omar, nice to see you, hope you're well. It is indeed the British Rail Heavy Freight Pack. We're just going to be doing one particular type of service with the Class 40. Now it's hauling these vans, which I'm currently constructing a festive train for, let's say, full to the brim of presents. Then I think we will get in the Class 40 and then haul them up the Pennines from Manchester to Leeds. Oh, perfect. Judge that braking perfectly. Very proud of myself for that. Right, head to the rear camera. Hey, Slovak ball mapper. Welcome. Hope you're well. Merry Christmas to you and to Omar as well. I must say I do apologise for the stream being so late. I went to an evening Christmas service and it was longer than I expected, so I do apologise for that. I didn't have dinner before the concert, the carol service I should say, so I had to do this Christmas service, come back home, have dinner, and I did watch a Christmas programme with the family, my mum and my sister, and then now I'm in my room currently doing this festive train sim mode stream. I did promise I'd do it, and here I am doing it. But once again, apologies if you were expecting the stream to start early at normal time. Is there any more box fans I could see? No, I don't think there is. I think we just got to shunt them into a siding, and I think that'll be that for this particular part. Oh, break. There we go. Right, we excuse me. Let's change the camera. Stop at Newton Heath, DMU shed number 10. Alright, that's not a problem. Once again, just check the points. Yep, that's all tickety-boo to me. Come on, train, you can do it. And you go forward, not backwards. Might need a bit of sand here, I think. I've got to find it. Where's the sander on this? I've never used the sander on on a Class 08. Is that the sander? No, it's the emergency brake. That's the loco brake. Does this locomotive even have a sander? Don't know. Train brake, brake overcharge. What's that there? That's the brake valve cut out. Oh, maybe it doesn't have a sander after all. Oh, never mind. Apply a bit of power. We should start moving forward. Oh, this train is struggling. The locomotive is struggling. Come on, you can do it. Feed the power slowly. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now, full power. Omar, are you getting the Blackpool branches in the main town barn? I've not seen you stream these routes. I haven't. I don't plan to get them until they're on a discount. I did check the Christmas sale that was going on PlayStation. Unfortunately, those products, as well as another DLC that I wanted to buy for the Christmas period. Ooh, break. Oh, we've gone through the shed. Never mind. Oh, well, we made it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't plan to pick up both those routes at full price, as it nearly amounts to 60 quid. So I'm gonna wait until both or one of them is on sale, and I'll pick them up. Oh, sugars! 5 vehicles, not 10. Oopsie daisy, my bad. Need a couple of a shunter back up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's here. Right, we'll just go back to where we was before, and then I presume we're going to shunt them into a siding there. A bit easier now with 5 vans instead of 10. Good evening, Daniel. Happy Christmas to you too. Hope you're well. Welcome to this festive themed stream. We're just sorting out a van goods train full of Christmas presents, let's pretend. Once I've shunted the wagons into the correct positions, then we will haul the 10 12-ton vans up the Pennines from Manchester, Victoria, or Newton Heath depot really, to Leeds with the Class 40. Oh, I'm glad you're well, Daniel. Excellent, good to hear. James Maguire. Nah, never too late. I'm always there, Johnny Maguire. Sorry, I don't know why I said James. My apologies. Never too late. Better late than never. Indeed. Happy Christmas to you too, my friend. Happy Christmas. Slowly feed the power, feed the power. That's a bit of a stretch, this one. Probably applied it a little bit too early. It gives me time to sort out the points. Set the switches to the correct positions. There we go. Right. Slowly feed the power. There we go. This time I'll make sure that the the fans won't just glitch into the shed. I can assure you. There we are. Now, for those of you wondering what the Christmas film was, it's not really a film as such. It was a rather short program. It was on. It was on the book of a character called Mog, the cat. It was called Mog's Christmas. Thoroughly recommend you watch it with the family. It was a very nice watch indeed. Unless it's not broadcast in the United States or anywhere else around the world, then yeah, hopefully you can find it on whatever television network may broadcast that little small program. I think it was one of the programs to watch over the Christmas period. Right. There we are. So that's part 1 complete. It took me exactly 20 minutes. We will return to the timetable and conduct the next service. My life, Alisac. Hey, how are you? Hope you're well. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you as well. Why do you criticise Dovetail? Well, very, very simply. Very, very simple. I think the products they've made over the past 13, 14 months are not worth the full value that they charge. Very, very simple. There have been some good ones, you know. Birmingham Cross City, Southeastern High Speed, Peak Forest, what was the other one I quite like? Link Rhine Strecke, a historic German route. Along with what was the other one called? The Glossop line. That's it. But you know, I'm just cherry picking a few routes. Unfortunately, over the course of the history of TradeSim World, the DLCs have been a bit up and down as far as I'm concerned. You know, with how good and how bad they really are. I just wish they'd get a consistent level of quality with each route that they release. I mean, look at you know, what Omar said earlier. You know, the Blackpool branches, the Niedertalbahn that was made by what's it called? TradeSim Germany. You know, they are top of the tier. You know, top of the tree routes. I mean, you compare Blackpool branches to, I think, Dovetail's latest release, the Maintalbahn. I don't think I need to say much. The difference is there for all to see. They need to reach that kind of level of quality on a consistent basis, whether that's hiring more people, you know, I don't know, getting maybe better people in specific roles. I don't know, but they need to find a way of getting that level of quality that is consistent. Especially when they put the prices up on routes and and things like that. So, and these stupid gameplay packs as well. Don't even get me started about that. So yeah, you know, not every game you play is bulletproof to criticism, and Train Sim World is unfortunately one of those. But you know, it's not like I'm having a go just for the sake of having a go. Being constructive in my criticism because I want to see, you know, this game get bigger and better, you know, and we're just not seeing that from Dovetail and Rivet Games as well, to some degree. Simtrack Studios as well. I mean, if to me that Class 323 Regional Railways pack is not worth a single penny, to be honest with you. Skyhook as well. That Petroleum Cargo pack ain't worth £10. Come on. It should be free. Or at least, you know, a small amount of money, like £2 or £3. Anyway, right, let's conduct the second service where we head over to Redbank Sidings where... Oh no, do we need to do that? No, that's the newspaper... No, we don't need to do that. Right, what we need to do is collect some more vans together and then run them up to Redbank. That is what we will do. What do we need to do? Change the weather to custom. Set the snow level to maximum. Let's get rocking and rolling. I'm going to pick up Tees Valley line at 60% off. It's not a bad route, I must say. Especially if you manage to maybe afford the Class 31 and the Class 20 loco add-ons as well. Tees Valley is not a bad route. Scenery-wise, it's not brilliant compared to where Train Sim World is now. Hence why I welcome with open arms that free update to the West Somerset Railway, where that route has taken a quantum leap forward as far as scenery, services, etc. What you can do on it, visuals, sounds, atmosphere, environment. But yeah, Tees Valley is a nice gritty, you know, route set in the northeast of England. Okay, so we're in a different shunter now. Alright, let's go. We haven't got much time to lose. Yeah, but anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Tees Valley's got a nice variety of gameplay, you know, unloading, loading, coal wagons, or coke, as it's a type of coal that the steel industries of that time used in the northeast of England. You could do passenger services on there. If you have what else is there? You can do steel runs as well, be it empty or loaded. You've got a Class 08 to do some shunting duties in Tees Yard. And if you get the 31 and the 20, it adds not only more services, but 2 new wagons as well. One for limestone, I believe, and then I think there's one for cement. I might be wrong, but the 31 is definitely better than the Class 20 as far as gameplay things are concerned. You can do passenger services with a pair of, let's say, dead 101s in tow, you know, going from Darlington to Saltburn, vice versa, or I think to Middlesbrough as well. And the physics on that are beautifully done by, I think it's Armstrong Powerhouse. I might be wrong on that front. The sounds, the physics, the look of it, yeah, it's definitely my cup of tea. I'd like the 20 more because it's that kind of oddball style of locomotive. Once again, the sounds, the look of it, fantastic. It adds, I think, only like 4 services to Tees Valley, but you know, you can then use the Class 20 on other routes like West Somerset, all the other diesel rail tours in the game. So, yeah, if you can afford both the Class 20 and 31 with Tees Valley, you're getting a good route package overall. Whether that's something you want to put on your Christmas list this late in the run up to Christmas, then yeah. Right, so there's the 2 sets of vans that we did just now. I presume we're going to couple up to them and take them away. Once again, set the points to the correct positions, just like that. What was Emma's reason for picking up the Tees Valley lines? To have a Class 101 layer on the Blackpool branches. Oh, right, I see, fair enough. It would be nice if they had the Class 142 Pacer to layer onto Tees Valley and Trans Pennine. Because I believe you can substitute the 142 onto, what route is it? West Cornwall. It's a shame you couldn't do it with the other 2 historic British routes in the game. Especially Tees Valley. Like, Tees Valley is it will feel right at home. Should be enough, indeed it is. Right, let's couple to the first set of vans. I do need to set the correct brake. Oh, select the switch. Oh, it's already in vacuum. My bad. Into the rear. That's fine. That's good. Okay. Sugar on top of brakes. Train brake on, couple up, there we go. Right, let's couple up to the next set of 5 12-ton vans. Slowly but surely, there we go, that'll do. Well, I'll take a look at the chat whilst the shunter is slowly descending from a slight downhill gradient of 0.5%. My Life Alisac, what's the very good product in Train Sim World that you like? That's modern. Why? Modern, that's a good question. Favourite modern UK route? Well, a favourite modern UK route would undoubtedly be South Eastern High Speed. The amount of things you can do on that, obviously it does help that, you know, dovetails a bit of, let's say, they let's say that Dovetail care more about that route because it's effectively on their doorstep, so it's going to be a better product than other UK routes for sure. There are others that come close to being my favourite modern UK route: Brighton Main Line, Great Western Express. Oh, we're nowhere near. We're not nowhere near the switch. Oopsie daisy, my bad. I'm just trying to down this track a little bit more. Yeah, I like Brighton Main Line because of its sheer amount of services. I mean, the amount you can do is insane. I think it's what, over 1,000 even on like the Xbox One, PlayStation 4. Like, that's just insane to me. Other modern UK routes I like Birmingham Cross City. I felt that route was okay. It obviously has room for improvement. I think every route in Trainson World has a room for improvement, really. For Germany, modern, that's a tough one. I like Naverka, no, I like Kassel Würzburg actually. I really like that route. One of my favourite routes in the game when it concerns high speed is 100% got to be LGV Mediterranean. Yeah, the route scenery ain't great, but just the experience of operating that TGV, oh, fantastic. Really, really like operating the TGV on that route. And the fact it's like a roller coaster type route, you know, lots of big steep ups and downs, and yeah, there's not enough variety really. We should have another TGV. Oh, don't derail. Oh, we derailed. No. There's always a mistake that goes wrong. Oh well, we'll just pretend we coupled up to them. Yeah. We need a new type of, we need a TGV Resu duplex. Different formations on the service, so have single 8-coach trains instead of just always 16-coach trains, aka 2 units connected together. My biggest wish for the LGV Mediterranean is for it to be extended. I mean, now that Dovetail's under French ownership, hopefully that happens one day. Extend it up to Lyon from Avignon. Ooh, wrong one. Vans return to Newton Heath. I've already done that. Newspaper train. Van swap. Oh, I think we were done. Okay, as far as the 08 is concerned, even though I botched up that last one. Forget there was a mistake on that one. Right, let's do what's that? No, it's a newspaper train. No. Vans to Leeds. Is it that one? It is indeed. A collector rake of van wagons in readiness for the mainline move. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. What else? Is there modern route wise that I like? I think that's about it really. Oh, I got a achievement. Wonderful. Okay. Right, let's go to Newton Heath. I best set the points before I forget. Make an absolute mess of it. Santa Claus will not like that, that's for sure. Logo brake on. Instrument light dimmer to 100%. Lower that seat. About halfway is my preference. Instrument lights, head code lights. Right, let's roll. I need to set the brake switch. Vacuum goods, there we go. So this is the Class 40 diesel electric locomotive. Should have put the tail lights on at the back. Oh well, never mind. My fellow Sack 101, I don't know why I keep saying 101, I do apologise. What's wrong with gameplay packs in Train Sim World? They're just simply not worth the money. It really is as simple as that. If they were free or cheap as chips, I've got no problem with them. I'd welcome it. But, I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. Let's remember, when Great Western Express launched, Dovetail introduced a free update to the livery update, that is, to the Class 66, everyone's favourite freight locomotive. Certainly Dovetail's favourite. We used it about 6-7 times, being double figures soon. Yeah, it was a free EWS livery on Boston Sprinter. We got a free update to the Amtrak ACS 64. Veneta Talbot that was released earlier in the year. That got a free update. A nice Deutsche Bahn Rego red and white livery. So I just can't understand, you know, why Dovetail can't go back to those ways of, you know, giving a livery for free, you know, like is it really, is Dovetail really that crippled or something financially? River Games, I mean, what was the pack they released recently? The Erosa Aggregates is kind of one exception, because I was actually interested in the fact that the aggregate wagon was a new type of Swiss wagon that we haven't seen before. So that I can accept. I don't like the price of it, but I like the idea of having it in Train Sim World. I picked it up, I played it, and sadly it was riddled of bugs, so it was deemed useless to me. What was the other pack that Rivet was planning to release but couldn't for some reason? The what was it? The ScotRail Express Engineering Pack. That is an absolute waste of money, really a waste of time and effort. I mean, we have the same locomotive, 66, with yes, a pink 1 express livery that we technically already have in the game, as it's used on the cargo containers. And the wagons, I believe, are the exact same ones, the Sea Cow wagons that was used on West Cornwall Local. So, to me, that pack is just, yeah, a failure already, and it hasn't even released yet. I mean, it was delayed because I think it's had some technical problems. So that tells you the state that pack's going to be in. You know, we could do, why not Dovetail and, you know, Rivet and Skyhook, why can't I just devote some time to releasing some proper old loco add-ons? I hate the fact we're getting more these ridiculous gameplay packs, which I imagine probably 65-75% of the community doesn't want. You know, and just have old loco add-ons instead. You know, I'd love the ScotRail Express pack to be good, but why reuse the 66 and the livery we've already got, technically? Use something new. Make a new freight locomotive, and I'll be happy with it. But, you know, they've chosen to go down a different path, one that I despise, and quite a few others as well. I mean, look at the Regional Railways BR Class 323. That is a joke. It's basically the same 323 slapped on with a Regional Railways livery. I imagine someone has already made in the Creators Club. And what's so different about it? Oh, the fact it's got a tail light in the back with a teddy bear in the passenger seat or driver's seat. And you're telling me that's going to be worth 10 or 10 quid, 5 quid, whatever? Nah, no chance. I mean, these prices are small in comparison, but when you add it up, you know, it's quite a bit of money. You know? I'm after quality, not quantity. We're just under a mile away from Newton Heath. Milo Valisag 101, it's what's wrong with the 66 in Train Sim World? It's growing popular. There's nothing wrong with the 66. It's just being reused too many times. I mean, there is more than one UK freight locomotive that is operational at the moment in the UK. It's not just 66s every breadth of the country, you know, or length and breadth of the country, I should say. I like the 66. Don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic freight locomotive. The updated one in South Eastern High Speed is very, very good. They updated the sounds and the physics, I believe, which sadly they haven't ported over to the 66s of Great Western Express and East Coastway. But I just hate the fact that we're using it, what, 6 or 7, 8 times, and Rivet as well. So it's about time for you know, a refresh on the freight side for the United Kingdom. Hey Sammy Smith, Merry Christmas. Nice to see you, hope you're well. Johnny Maguire, Class 20 DLC is well recommended, engine sounds fantastic, and also the weathering's top notch. Need I say more? He's absolutely right. If you get it on the discount, fantastic. Better than any gameplay pack. And that's a fact. It simply is. Just look at the Steam reviews. That tells you everything you need to know. Omar brought the Peninsula Corridor yesterday for just 5 quid. Is that it? Oh my god, what a bargain that is. Really good routine, much better than the Antelope Valley. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not as long as the Antelope Valley line, and obviously the scenery isn't as good as the Antelope Valley line. But you can't argue gameplay wise it is a fantastic product, and if you get the Baby Bullet DLC and the Caltrain switcher, it's probably one of the best US routes to have ever been released in Train Sim World. I mean, the last time Dovetail actually went over to the United States, you know, to get reference material or experiences of being on said route, was the Peninsula Corridor. After that, it was Antelope Valley. How long was that? Peninsula Corridor was released in 2019, I think. And Antelope Valley was released in 2023. So that tells you how long Dovetail has been getting reference material and top-notch sounds and an experience of what riding on said line is like. Okay, right, let's couple up to the vans. Go. There we are. We're coupled up to the vans, and now we will finally haul them up to Leeds. which I've actually just remembered. We actually need to stop at Huddersfield, so a Class 08 shunter can attach even more festive vans, let's say, to the consistent. Just need to take a break a second. Mouth is very dry. There we go. Right. Right, where is it then? Newton Heath Depot move, that's got to be it. Snow level to maximum. There we go. I open my small pack of sour cream and onion Pringles. Feeling very peckish this evening. If I can open it. Come on. There we go. Oh, magnificent. Right, haul these vans towards Leeds City. We have an exchange on the way at Huddersfield. Gladly. Right. Let's get some lights on in here for starters. Do any of these do anything? No, let's have the cab heater on. Don't want to be too cold and frosty. Instrument lights on, head code light on. Oh no. Where's the brake selector switch? Oh, sugar. Oh, I think it might be any other cab, won't it? Right, let's hop into the other cab. Go. Set the seat height to my preference, halfway. Nope. There we go. Nice and slowly. I have set it to forward, excellent. Right, baby niggly split here with these points. Should be all good to go. Right, let's go then. Trying to find the lever. So dark. There we go. So there, I think. Be lazy and use the loco brake. It releases quicker. That's why I use it. I know I shouldn't be, but you know. There we go. Daniel is having some shortbread fingers, all very nice. Johnny Maguire, you don't mince your words, Spurs Brave, you speak your mind, you are the Roy Keane of Trains and Roy Keane. I suppose that's true to a degree. Yeah, Roy Keane, he certainly speaks his mind about Manchester United. He'll definitely be speaking about them after they had a new owner in the club. Albeit it was part ownership. Lovely. Normally I'd have a Galaxy chocolate bar on these streams, but I thought, nah, let's switch it up a bit. Anyway, the next 24 48 hours I'll probably have as much chocolate as I probably do in a whole month or a year. Speed limit is 10 miles per hour. There we go. Magnificent. I mean, the sour cream and onion Pringles are the only ones I like. At least there's one type of Pringles I like eating. Speed limit will increase to 45 once we are on the main line. So that's Huddersfield, that's where we've got to stop. And then the local shunter there will come and pick up these vans, set of vans there, and attach it to the rear of the train. But first we've got to get to Huddersfield first. I think to this day, British Royal Heavy Freight Pack is still one of the best loco add-on packs in Train Sim World, because it's the only one that comes with 2 locomotives for the price of 1. Isn't that cool? And 2 different types of rolling stock: the 12-ton vans and the TEA tanker wagons. Right, speed limit should change very shortly to 45. There we go. Full speed. Or full power, I should say. Daniel, my favourite crisps are Walker's Sensations Chicken Lime Flavour. Nice. I mean, it's not nice for me because I'm vegetarian, but... I'm not a big fan of Walker's crisps. Don't know why. I mean, I've had some plain ones before and they're not too bad. Hopefully it becomes daylight soon. I don't want it to be I don't want to be dark all the way to Leeds. I want it to be a little bit lighter by now, since it's 6:53, nearly 6:54 in the game. One route I'm looking forward to seeing in 2024 is the London Overground Goblin Line. It's nice to finally have the London Overground in Train Sim World. Finally. Long overdue. The annoying thing is that it's just the Goblin Line and not anything else. Like, we could have got maybe the Goblin Line and the North London Line combined. That would have been so much, better. More stations, more mileage, more variation of gameplay. I think the class 378 Electrostar as well would have been included. Hey-ho, never mind. We've got under 20 miles to go until Huddersfield. Speed limit of 50 coming up. We'll be storming through Staley Bridge shortly, which is there. Losing a bit of speed here. There we go. Finally picking up a bit of speed. Just noticed my live chat stopped. I had it on the wrong setting. Never mind, it's back now, so that's good. Hey Ben Davis, nice to see you. Hope you're well. Merry Christmas to you. Now we're gaining too much speed. You can't win. Can't win with these speed limits and gradients. It's certainly one of the more challenging British routes in the game, especially the fact you don't have any safety systems to assist you in any way, shape or form. So it definitely adds to the layer of challenge. Oh, let's just carry on. Gradient has leveled out for the time being. Maybe not. I mean, to this day, Northern Transparent is still one of my favourite routes in Train Sim World. I don't know why. I mean, you know it's one of your favourite routes when it's difficult to put your finger on as to why you love it so much. Let's reduce speed to 15 miles per hour. As we're about to pass through Staley Bridge. There's another locomotive there. 40, I believe. Hauling some tankers to Manchester. Good evening, Thierry. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Merry Christmas to you. Just hauling some, let's say, festive themed 10 ton, my god, 12 ton vans from Leeds to Manchester. Let's pretend they're full to the brim of Christmas presents. I could have looked for a livery, like a festive themed livery for the box vans, but I didn't have time. Hence why I started the stream so late. Unfortunately, I had the Christmas church service I had this evening was later than I expected, so it was longer than I thought. So then by the time I got home, I had to have dinner, make dinner, etc. And then finally watch a little Christmas program with the family. And now, at last, managed to get the game up and running and doing the festive stream that I like to do every year. That I've been on YouTube, that is, when it comes to live streaming for Train Sim World. Oh, Saito Kin, nice to see you. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year to you and your family as well. Nice to see you, hope you're well. Ben Davis Blackpool branch is number 1 for me, number 2 is Northern Trans Pennine. When I get the update on West Somerset Railway, it would be number 1. Well, we'll wait and see. It may look good, but don't judge a book by its cover. But it's certainly, the update Dovetail is planning to introduce to West Somerset Railway, and it's a free remastered update. Could you believe it? Something free for a change. Yeah, it's in a different league to how it currently looks. The visuals, the gameplay. Hopefully for sounds as well, maybe on some of the current West Somerset Railway stock, like 47, 52, what else, 33, I like the 33, 33 is a cool locomotive. Ben Davis looking at the Swanage winter warm-up train timetable. Can't wait to film the T3563. Oh, a festive service on the Swanage Railway, I see. I mean, I've seen some of the festive train services, particularly the one, I saw it on the news the other day. What was it? I think it was the Pennine and Dartmouth Railway. There was like a little clip of it on Instagram. I saw the train going to, I think it's Pennine, I think. I don't know that area very well. I've never been to Pennine or Dartmouth or whatever the railway's called. I might have looked up the name of it. But yeah, just seeing, it covered in lights, festooned in lights, the steam locomotive, the coaches inside and out. Yeah, no doubt that would definitely put a child, definitely make a child smile on that train. and maybe adults as well. I would have loved it myself. I also managed to see the Boardman Railway in Cornwall. My Instagram feed of having like a Santa special for Santa Claus and his dedicated carriage, asking children what they want for Christmas. Lovely touch by the railway, I must say. Unfortunately, as far as the railway is concerned today, services to London Paddington and leaving London Paddington is pretty much non-existent because the station is closed for signalling infrastructure changes or engineering works, whatever they call it. I think the same goes for King's Cross as well. So yeah, travelling on the normal railways aren't great today. Thierry found a service on real trains. It says it's going from the North Pole International to it's like a Santa tracker, is it, but in a train way, a railway themed way. I remember when I was looking for something to watch on the Sky this afternoon. What popped up on the main menu was Track Santa. I thought, what's this? I clicked on it and it actually shows you the map and where Santa's going and even the speed of what he's doing, which I thought was a nice touch by Sky. Because normally that only happens online, like Google or something, but it's nice to see it on TV for a change. We've got 13 miles to go until Huddersfield. Just looked at the time, need to get a shift on. I want to have this stream done before midnight. Jerry, it's formed of 9 coaches, a Rudolph power car, 2 wagons with the rest of the reindeer, 3 with presents, 1 coal of M1 mulled wine, followed by a passenger coach. Where did you find that then? What website is that? Might have a look at that when we get to Huddersfield. Bad news, I've finished all my Pringles. It's only a small little tub. Could have got the normal sized, if you want to call it, Pringles tub, or tube-wise, but unfortunately there wasn't any available. They'd all gone. There we go. Oh, Geo, it says this path does 9 reindeer and sleigh 225 miles per hour. Hey. Fast and Furious. Same side, and the side is real train times. Alright, I'll take a look at that when we get to Huddersfield. Speed limit of 45 coming up. Hopefully the sun comes up soon. I didn't realise it would be this dark at 7:10 in the game. I did set it to winter, I suppose. Oh well. Right, about to enter one of the longest tunnels in the United Kingdom, Standard Tunnel, which I believe is exactly 5.5 miles long, roughly. Right, full power. Let's go, go, go. I won't be doing the service where I'm in the shunter and I have to collect the vans and then couple them up to the train. I don't think I'll be tight for time, so we'll let the AI do that service, and then I'll carry on the journey up to Leeds. Daniel, at least the snow makes it a bit lighter. That's very, very true. Thank God for the snow. I have a sip of tea in my Christmas mug. It says, "Eat, drink, be merry." No alcohol though, just tea. Don't drink and drive, folks, even in the virtual world. Then your virtual gaming session will come to a shuddering halt. Well, when it comes to trains, that is, or racing games, or maybe just simulation games in general. What did I look on today? There was I think a Steam sale for Train Simulator. Quite a lot of sales, wintry sales on Train Simulator. I don't have Train Simulator, sadly, but one day, hopefully one day. I just don't have room for a PC, unfortunately. And a laptop is out of the question. We're coming out of the tunnel shortly. Oh, is that a smidge of sun in the sky just over the hills? I'd love to catch up with the train, but I can't. Don't know why Dovetail got rid of that function to use the external camera, but you know, in a quicker way. God knows what is scrubbed off the speed of the external camera. They'll come up with some silly excuse, no doubt. Oh. Oh. Hello. What's happened to the bridge here? Very odd. Not sure if we have some balloons about. Maybe not this time in the morning. I'll be gobsmacked if there is. I don't think I can see. Oh yeah, there is one. There's one in the sky. The sun will be rising shortly. Thank goodness. Might be don't know, might be the golden touch of Santa, maybe. He's, or what is it, the stars, you know, like they say in the story of baby Jesus, follow the light, follow the star, it's guiding you. Speed limit is now up to 65. No need to put on the bar. We've got a downhill gradient of exactly 1%. Thierry Santa will be in the UK in about 2.5 hours if you're awake. I don't know if I'll be awake, mate. I might try to. Shall I just extend this stream and make it all night, yeah? We'll just do a variety of routes so that everyone can pick and choose what they want to see. I don't think we're going to go there. I might do a 24 hours live stream, or maybe not 24 hours, it's a bit crazy for me. Maybe like a 8-hour stream, or 10-hour stream maybe. For charity in the long distant future. I could figure out how to connect, you know, a charity live, you know, fundraising account, thingamabob to whatever charity I want people to donate to, etc., etc. It's getting lighter outside. Thank goodness for that. Very fast. Just under 3.5 miles to go until Huddersfield. So Thierry Santa's in the UK in about 2.5 hours time. Where is he at the moment then? That's the question everyone wants to know. Think of this service I'm doing as kind of an extension of Santa's, I don't know, delivery network. I'm ahead of the game. delivering presents to the people of Leeds and beyond. Just thinking, what else do virtually, where would these services go in real life? Some of them go to Scarborough, Liverpool, maybe Blackpool. So think of it like that. We're going all over the place to deliver these vans full of presents. Urge the next stop is Salzburg in Austria. Very nice. Funny you should say that. Salzburg Hauptbahnhof station will be in the next German and Austrian route for Train World, going from Rosenheim in Germany to Salzburg Hauptbahnhof. The DBBR 111 electric locomotive. That's the main traction for that route. When it will come out, God knows. Right, I'll say the usual YouTube shenanigans. If you'd enjoyed this stream so far, be it live on playback, make sure to hit the thumbs up button below, the like button. And if you are watching for the first time, be it live on playback, then I'd really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. The next stream will be literally next year. This will be the last stream of the year as well, because for the New Year's festivities I will be away in London. Gotta go and party the night away in London with me family. I wonder how Santa, or the Santa tracker starts. I wonder where it actually starts. Well, it starts in the North Pole, and then I presume it must go across, Scandinavia. What would be first? It would be Asia first, won't it? And then there will be, well, must be Oceania first, then Asia. We'll shuffle forward a little bit more. Safety first. That's the vans that we will soon have to our collection of vans, and also there'll be a set of vans in the sidings not too far from the station. Just want to get this right a second. Go. Right, let's uncouple 3 vans. I forgot that 3 vans have to be uncoupled. So 3 vans are serving the town of Huddersfield for the Christmas gifts for all. Must be some small presents to afford squeezed into those small set of 3 vans. Thierry, I think the tracker said it was in China, Russia at about 8:30 p.m. Ah, right, I see. So we'll do Europe and then the US and then I presume South America afterwards. And then it will return to the North Pole. Right, any points we need to check and switch? Nope, none. Good. All automated at Huddersfield. There's another freight service. Tankers, empty or loaded. There we are, that's the first part of the service complete. That took me 41, just over 41 minutes. Got a gold, brilliant. I thought I had a gold before, but never mind. Thierry, maybe everyone in Huddersfield has been naughty and the fans are stuffed with coal, maybe. But you'd have some coal wagons then, wouldn't you? Maybe that's another type of wagon we could have in Northern Trans-Pennine. A coal wagon, that'd be quite cool. Actually, the train I said about says it stops at Naughty Kid to drop off coal. Right, let's have a look at that quickly. I just want to have a little peek at that website. Real Train Times UK, that must be it, I presume. It's gotta be it there. Oh, good grief. Location. Oh god, I don't know when. Hang on a second. Just got to scroll up a second. North Pole International. That's this. North Pole International. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. Now it's going all over the country. I see. Good grief. Gillingham? It's gone, blimey. That's some trip from the North Pole to Gillingham. Templecombe, Sherborne, Yeovil, Junction, Yeovil, Penn Mill, Fawnford, Yetminster, Chetnall, Maiden Newton, Dorchester West, Dorchester South, Morton in Dorset, Woolham, Wareham, Halton Heath, Poole. Let's see if I can find any destinations I recognise. Southampton Airport Parkway, Bramley in Hampshire, Reading Green Park. Hooray! When's it due in at Reading? Should arrive at 23:58. Okay. Platform 1, I think. Something like that. Crowthorne and Sandhurst at platform 2. My god. See if I can find Grandad Station a minute. It's gotta be quite hard to find. There's so many destinations, oh my god. I'm not gonna get through all that, am I? Ah well, I found Reading at least anyway. It's a nice touch from Real Train Times. I've never heard of Real Train Times before. Oh, I wonder if there's an app for it. See if I can download that. It seems actually quite useful. So yeah, thank you for mentioning that, Thierry. It's good fun to look at the times of the trains. Right, let's do a second and final part of this stream, which is the vans to Leeds. The snow should be much more lighter, or much brighter, I should say. Thierry's local station is on there. I'm not surprised, judging by the sheer amount of stops has to go to literally every single station around the country. Jeff Marshall would approve of that for sure when it comes to all the stations. If you don't know what I mean by that reference, then head to, I don't know if it's on this channel anymore. I think it's a separate YouTube channel called All the Stations. A little challenge he did in 2015 or something like that, visiting every single station in the country. Yeah, pizza. That's on, good. I'm gonna have to get out, aren't I? Best use the other door. There we go, vacuum brakes for goods. There we are. So right, let's depart Huddersfield and head to our one and only stop, which is Leeds City. Exactly 14 miles away. There we are, finally moving. There's quite a lot of vans we have now. So yeah, the shunter has now taken the three wagons, the vans that we uncoupled at Huddersfield. It's now just going to sit there for the rest of the day and presumably let's pretend that the workers are uncoupling, are unloading the three box vans of Christmas presents. We're going to take all this lot to Leeds. How many are in our consist? 17 vans. Speed limit has increased to the maximum permitted speed, limited speed of 70 miles per hour. So let's get going. Hey Banana Craft, nice to see you. Hope you're well. Happy Christmas to you too, my friend. Just doing a Christmas festive themed freight service on Northern Pennine, pretending to take some Christmas presents in the 12-ton vans. Under an hour till Christmas. My goodness. Hope we get there on time. Hope we get there quick as we can into Leeds City. Should be okay. Aircraft getting all the presents under the tree for the kids tomorrow. Very nice too. Bit of a faff wrapping them, I imagine. I didn't wrap the presents this year, thankfully. cruise for a minute. I'm gonna have to go on the break soon anyway. We've got a speed limit of 50 coming up. Banana craft, mostly the big presents for the kids. Right. Big presents? Oh, that could be. Don't say that, in case they end up going on the stream, finding out what the presents are. Whoa, need to get under the speed limit. Oh bad. This bit always catches me out every time. Get down the speed. Ah, never mind. Oh, we're going a different way. Normally, I use that set of tracks. Not today. For freight, it's a different story. I think just the local passenger services and I think the express services as well use that section of track. Maybe some of the stopping trains as well. Services, not the local ones with the 101, but I mean the ones that use the 45 and the 47 locomotive. I mean, it's quite a nice touch, isn't it, on the heavy freight pack that you can swap any of the BR Blue locomotives on the route and let it do what you want, really. You can have a 45 and a 47 do some freight work, and you have this class 40 do some passenger services, which is quite cool. And it also counts on the West Cornwall local, which is I think the saving grace of West Cornwall local. Class 150 is okay, sounds are nowhere near as good, but it's pretty cool that there's a nice chunk of services you can do with the British Rail Heavy Freight Pack and Northern Trans Pennine and West Cornwall local, express, mail, I think, pilot duties at Penzance. Got a yellow. Okay, gotta keep an eye. I can see it. We've got a. I can see on the distance marker. We've got a red coming up. So we're going to be following a passenger service by the looks of it, local 1-2 for that matter. It's gone green. So let's check the map. We're charging to Leeds. There might have been an AI train, maybe that have come off the main line. Occasionally I do see an AI train scuttle off on that section of track. Oh yeah, that's why. The express or the local passenger service has just gone by. That explains it. Either way, need to get on the brakes. OTO Plus, if you're heading for a train, you can check in advance of how many coaches it has. Oh, on the Real Train Line website. Yeah, it's a great website. I mean, I haven't even looked into it in depth, but just well, what you say and what I've seen, it's certainly very useful. Ooh, need to brake. Oopsie daisy. Going way too fast. Oh, never mind. Oh well. I wonder if the Real Train Time website has an app. That'd be useful. Ask my mum to download that as well. Might come in handy for New Year's. Use the site every time you go train spotting, Cherry. Ah, you're ahead of the game, you're ahead of the curve. Brown probably gonna get in January TSW4. Hope you get it on discount. Mostly for the overground line. Yeah, hopefully it will be good. Crossing my fingers, I hope it's good. I mean, it's not the longest route, you know, which is a bit disappointing. It would be nice if we had the North London line that came alongside the Goblin line. That would be really, really cool. More stations, more mileage, more variation of operations. Different traction, of course. Not only do you have the Class 710, but I think you have the Electrostar 378. Not mistaken. But yeah, hopefully, because it's going to be such a small, tiny route, you'd have to go to town with the scenery, you know, really flesh out what is, of course, the northeast London. And hopefully they do the 710 and multiple unit justice. Sounds, physics, looks, etc. And I hope to go to town with the timetable too. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. They should be cheap as well, considering it's a tiny route. We'll have to wait and see. Cheery old men. Already know they've got deodorant, yeah. In the Christmas stocking, yeah. I'll probably have that as well, to be honest. Very useful. Cherry in real life, the 45 never ran freight services as far as I'm aware. Oh, really? Oh. Well, I never. I'm surprised by that. Cherry, the Blackpool branches 47 also layers onto this route. Excellent. That is something I like to hear. Such a shame the 142 pace wasn't sucked into this route as well. Oh well, hopefully one day. One day soon. Just over 6.5 miles to go until Leeds City. And then that will be the last stream of the year. Might actually get to Leeds before the sun rises. It's a race against the sun. Thinking, what else do I get in my... Well, I was... Christmas stocking, that's it. I usually get a chocolate orange, but I don't have a Christmas stocking this year. The other one got lost, so I haven't got a Christmas stocking for this year. No biggie. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, what I normally get in a Christmas stocking is chocolate orange, deodorant, I think hair gel as well. What else? Chocolate coins, I think is another. Chariot of Class 45 was a passenger-only locomotive. I think the 37s were designed for mixed traffic. I believe they were, yes, you are correct with the 47. The 45, I didn't know, it was just specifically built for passenger operations. I love the 45, it's one of my favourite locomotives to operate in train sim world. Definitely my favourite BR Blue locomotive. Hopefully on Blackpool branches the 45 will be usable, be it additional services or with the use of substitution. Well, we're into the second longest tunnel on the route, not too far now from Leeds. Chariot of 142 Peso wasn't included in this route as the route is set in 1983. And the 142 was constructed between 84 and 87. Oh, 1 year out. What a shame. Drat. Oh well. Well, at least you get to use it. 47 from Blackpool branches on here. That's something. Right, let's get on the brakes. Not gonna lie, it would be quite cool if we got a modern interpretation of Northern Trans-Pennine. I don't know what operator uses this route. I think it's Trans-Pennine. Oh yeah, of course it would be. Trans-Pennine Express and maybe Northern trains as well. I don't know that neck of the woods very well when it comes to services on in north of England. But yeah, I can imagine having Trans-Pennine Express, especially with their modern fleet that they have. Obviously one of them has been a bit of a disaster, that refurbished Class 68 and coaches and cab car. I do like the cab car though, or the DVT, driving van trailer. Looks so cool. Class 800 as well is used on that route, I believe. Well, by Trans-Pennine Express, I should say, for services on this route in the modern era. Chariot of Blackpool branches lays in the 4540 101. Excellent. The 8F 20 and the 31. Oh, that's cool. Now don't tempt me to pick up Blackpool branches at the last minute before Christmas. I refuse to pay full price for it, as good as it is. Let's have a look out the cab a minute. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I think we might just get to Leeds before the sun rises on Christmas. Now I think. Material transparent and explosive at 802, a slightly different version of the 800. Ah, right. There's another Pennine, like multiple I really liked. I forget what it is. It was like introduced alongside the 802 and the 68, the refurbished 68 set. I forget what it's called. One mile to go from Leeds City. It'd be nice if we could get down the speed a bit quicker. I don't want to brake too much because it'll take ages to release the brakes then. You're probably wondering why I don't use more of the train brake. Perch the camera on the ledge here. Finally, we're coming into Leeds City. We're stopping in platform 12. Thierry, 5 train operators currently operate the line. Oh, sorry, operate the train you were mentioning before. LNER 800-801, GWR of course, 800 to 802. Transparent Express 803, Lumo 804. Transparent Express 802, Lumo is 803, and Hull Trains 802, plus East Midlands Railway and Avanti will soon be joining them with the 810 and 805/807 respectively. Very good. I do like the, well, the look of them. and especially operating one in the game. Real life, yeah, as far as passenger comfort goes, the GWR versions, they're not great. A mixed bag, let's say. But finally, 8 o'clock on the dot, we've made it to Leeds. And just in time before the sun rises. There we are. Done and dusted with no problems at all. Fantastic. Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages. That concludes this festive themed stream on Northern Trans Pennine with the British Rail Heavy Freight Pack. This will also be the last stream of the year. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, be it live on playback. Have a wonderful Christmas. And, of course, a Happy New Year to you all. The next stream will be, I don't know, maybe the second or third weekend in January. So that will be it from me. For 2023 and for, of course, the Christmas period. So once again, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Take care. Season's greetings to you all and your friends and family. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you next time. Take care.